This April is kind of a wake-up call for a lot of signs, but particularly for you guys as Virgo Risings, this is kind of a sign to start taking real self-care steps. If you are excited to take this dive into what the astrology, the tarot cards, and the oracle deck cards have to say about Virgo Risings for their April 2020, do make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi, I'm Maren, a professional astrologer, current college student, and witch proudly out of the broom closet. I combine traditional Hellenistic techniques with modern psychological counseling dynamics in order to provide grounded spiritual guidance with my astrology. This video is brought to you by Rashi Collective. Rashi is my newly launched platform connecting spiritual practitioners with their ideal clients. So for example, if you are a tarot reader in Los Angeles, you can post your services and anyone searching for that can find you. You can post any type of esoteric spiritual professional services, and those of us looking to be clients for the getting our needs met can make sure to find you out there. So if you are part of the spiritual community, do check out Rashi down below. It's a space for you to hold space, and we would love to have you join the family. So as I said before, this April 2020 is definitely like a wake-up call or just a reminder to really take care of yourself of some sorts. So starting out on the 1st, Mars continues to conjoin Saturn in your Aquarius 6th house. Mars and Saturn, this is a theme that has continued on from March, but there are, it is a challenging alignment of making itself very known what limitations or new groundwork needs to be laid around health, illness, coworkers, or taking care of yourself in a environmental and health context in your life. So this isn't necessarily new, but it is a pertinent energy to start the month off with. Everyone has this challenge in their chart somewhere, so not just picking on you, don't worry. On the 1st, Jupiter continues to conjoin Pluto in your Capricorn 5th house. There definitely is an expansion of a crisis, transformative dynamic around children, romance, or creativity in your life. This is also a carryover from the past few months. You are probably well aware of the exaggerated large-scale situation regarding something that you've created, whether materially or like child or with a romantic partner in your life. This will continue to be an exaggerated focus for the forefront of April. On the 3rd, Venus does enter Gemini in your 10th house. So Venus, the planet of harmony, ease, attraction, and love, is coming into your 10th house of career and public image. So you can expect for the next few weeks as Venus transits Gemini to have more good things and benefits coming through your 10th house of career, whether that's your vocation or whatever you do on a day-to-day basis to have yourself shown in the world. On the 3rd, Mercury will conjoin Neptune in your Pisces 7th house. This is a really beautiful alignment of some dreamy artistic information coming through the 7th house of relationships and one-to-one partnerships. This could be a day where you get a really nice word from a partner. Could be a day where information comes through to you about messages being received about someone that you're in a bond with. Really beautiful alignment for non-linear information on the 3rd. On the 4th, Venus and Gemini will trine Saturn and Aquarius between your 10th and 6th houses. So this is a positive aspect of receiving benefits in your career because of the long-term work and progress that you're doing in taking care of yourself, in committing to coworker dynamics that are healthy, and in prioritizing self-care. So it really is this groundwork being laid around self-care and your own physical body, taking care of it to facilitate the growth and the expansion that you are receiving around health or around career and public image this April. On the 6th, Mars in Aquarius will square Uranus in Taurus, so some of the drive to go after things in terms of taking care of yourself is being spurred on by the desire to go after long-term goals. So for example, you could be really wanting to take a foreign travel plan, you could be wanting to pursue a degree, and that pursuit towards long-distance goals makes you really want to get a handle on getting on top of your health or your coworker dynamics this month. On the 7th, there's a full moon in Libra in your Libra 2nd house, a culmination over the past 6 months regarding finances or possessions in your life. So there's a full video on this full moon linked down below for you to get the full scoop after this video. But for you, this is happening around finances or money, assets in your life. Something is coming to a head or being released. On the 14th, then the Sun in Aries squares Jupiter and Pluto in Capricorn between your 8th and 5th houses. So there is an illumination of shared finances in your life, some sort of joint assets, maybe with a marriage partner or a business partner that's coming to the forefront for the rest of April. And the Sun in Aries is squaring Jupiter and Pluto in your 5th house. So there's the dynamic of expansion and really large-scale crisis in your romantic, child, or artistic world is asking for you to embody a new sort of independent light around shared finances. The two are being connected and being both positively enhanced and begging for transformation at the same time around those topics. On the 19th, the sun then enters Taurus in your 9th house, so focus continues to be expanded upon long-distance aspirations such as higher educational degrees, long-term travel plans, or even cross-cultural affairs of learning something new in a really new context. On the 20th, the sun in Taurus will square Saturn in Aquarius between your 9th and 6th houses, so this desire to expand your knowledge base, to go after long-term travel plans, to learn about foreign matters, is being impeded by the need for you to get a handle on your self-care here and now, and just become more pertinent around health and matters relating to the physical body, or also co-worker, like employee dynamics could be at the forefront. On the 22nd, there is a new moon in Taurus in your 9th house, a new beginning around these long-term travel plans, higher aspirational goals, or educational goals as well for you to be aware of, to set intentions. Full video on this new moon will be linked down below, but this is a great time to plant seeds around the really higher aspirational goals in your life. On the 25th, the sun conjoins Uranus in your Taurus 9th house, illuminating the burst of information and insight that you're getting around the travel plans or higher educational plans in your life. So as you can see, the month does culminate with you getting a handle on your self-care, allowing you to then pursue these dreams. On the 25th, Mercury in Aries will square Jupiter and Pluto in your Capricorn 5th house, so that the communication around joint assets or finances and the talking or information that you're getting around the joint bonds in your life with a loved one or with a really close partner are being directly connected and enhanced by the romantic partner, child, or creative projects in your life. Those things are asking you to communicate about the money side of things. And finally, the month wraps up with Mercury in Taurus squaring Saturn in Aquarius. So Mercury will then enter your Taurus 9th house, and it will be impeded by this need to prioritize self-care, to get grounded about the groundwork in your life of taking care of yourself first, putting on your oxygen mask before you can put on that of the dreams in your life, basically. So if this astrology speaks to you in a certain way, in being really resonant or with not resonating and feeling like this is manifesting in a different way, do let me know in a comment down below. I would love to know your story around this month of April 2020 for you as a Virgo rising. So with the astrology out of the way, now let's get into the tarot for Virgo risings for this April. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. So the Knight of Swords is going after ideas, letting your ideas be known or sending them out into the world. With it inverted, this is representing like incorrect thinking or distortion in thinking. So maybe this is around the priorities shifting from the external into the internal of self-care and priorities here and now in this present moment of what your physical body and your mental health need. For a Law of Attraction card for this April for Virgo risings, we have I can turn a downward spiral upward. As you focus on the best of what you do have, even if it is only a small part of your experience, the Law of Attraction will now bring you more essence of that. And so you can replace a downward spiral with a fast-moving upward spiral by simply directing your thoughts more to things you do want. This is a really beautiful card of if things feel heavy and things feel like they're difficult to grapple with, seeing that that energy can be transmuted and you have energy up for grabs with the mere fact that there is something to grapple with. So if this is resonating with you, or if you have some like triggers or thoughts coming up around this, I would love to hear your story if you're open to sharing down below, because this is a month prioritizing. Otherwise, like, subscribe, do all of the things. I would love to hear from you, as I said before. Check out Rashi down below if you want to join the spiritual community, and check out my private consultations down below. I would love to read for you if you have questions or any thoughts coming up around this. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.
But there is one thing you're all